Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises and honor and glory to Yahweh, Basham Yahushai, Basham Rahar Kakadash. Double honors to the elder apostles from Great Millstone for teaching us the truth among other things. Shalom to the She'ar came across the world, pushing the truth and sincere and hope for elect and a few sisters that are listening. Shalom. And to your household, from the household of elect. Shalom. So, I came across this video, and basically, you're going to see this more often happen. You hear it also around in different kind of videos. You hear these women are basically being fed up with men not approaching them anymore, because before this they were like, hey, don't approach me, you broke, you this, you that. And now men are starting to pull back and basically starting to focus on themselves, finding out that they basically are more better off alone than being with a female that's always nagging, or a female that always thinking she is the prize. And now the man started to wake up like, no, that ain't gonna happen, man. We ain't gonna bow down basically to your demands. We basically keeping it simple, and you have this whole feminine movement that a woman needs to have. They don't need a man. So why should a man then think about putting himself in front of you and try to please you, basically? No, then it's better off that he dwell alone in his house without no wife, if he needs to make a whole mission of pleasing you. And that's not how it's supposed to work, and that's not how it's going to be. And that's why we're seeing all these things happening, man. So let me play the video and then have a couple of scriptures.
What the fuck is wrong with the men here? Why do they have no desire? Why do they not know how to appreciate a good-looking woman?
Serious question for my mans out there. Why are you guys not approaching women? What is that about? What is that about? I have seen so many hot guys lately, and we make eyes, we exchange the look, we have the look, and then there's nothing else. I'm like, are you gonna come approach me?
Guys not making a move anymore is so frustrating, because
So every morning on my run, I pass the same guy. He's out walking his dog. Sometimes he's with his young son. Sometimes he's not. But every morning, I say, good morning. Hey, man, what's going on? And every morning, he ignores me. This morning, flat out ignores me. This morning, I guess I passed by his house. He's coming out of his front walk. I'm passing by. We're closer than we've ever been, like 5-6 feet apart. And I say, hey, man, good morning. Doesn't look at me, totally ignores me.
Obviously, as a woman would like the men to approach me, but nowadays it hasn't been happening. Feels like the roles have been switched. Men are expecting women to approach them and be the first one to make the move.
last year I saw so many
Damn, bro, what?
black women try to solve a problem in dating
Is that really happening, though? Is that really happening?
by starting to host events in person, trying to create third spaces to facilitate dating like offline. And you know what would happen every single time? The men were
So that's what you see, man. And we see a lot of these videos coming out nowadays about this, basically that females are want men to approach them, and they ain't approaching anymore because they are basically busy with doing their own thing. Men are right now busy on different things, going to the gym, focus on their own lifestyle, try to make it work for them, man. And this is the perfect scripture also. This is Isaiah 32 and 9. Rise up, ye women that are at ease. Hear my voice, you careless daughters. Give ear unto my speech. Many days and years shall ye be troubled, ye careless woman. For the vintage shall fail, the gathering shall not come. Tremble, ye women that are at ease. Be troubled, ye careless ones. Strip you, and make your bare and girt sack clothed upon you loins. They shall lament for the tears. They shall lament for the teats, for the pleasant fields, for the fruitful vine. Upon the land of my people shall come up thorns and briers, ye upon all the houses of joy in the joyous city, because the palaces shall be forsaken, the multitude of the city shall be left, the forts and towers shall be for dens, for every a joy of wild asses and a pasture of flocks. So all these women that basically were always like, I don't need no man. Guess what? They're gonna have problems. They're gonna be in problems. You see this happen in a lot of videos coming that they cannot pay the rent, they cannot pay the car bills of the car breaking down, they have nobody to fix it. Now in New York, you saw a lot of females making videos about all my neighbors' mans are outside. And guess what? I don't have no man, and mine snow is basically all the way to the top still. It shows you all these things are going to happen because you were thinking about independency. But it is better that you work with your other half basically, and you make it work. And you don't see a lot of men thinking about like, I don't need a woman. Hey, if we understand we don't need a woman, but we want a woman. Guess what? This is something different. We can live by ourselves, yeah, but that's not how we want. We want a woman. That's why Adam, the Most High said like, hey, we ain't gonna make sure that make sure that Adam has a female with him, that he has somebody to dwell with. That's the same thing, the mindset that we have to dwell with a woman. If you have a good woman, you dwell with her. But if you have a crazy woman, guess what, man? Better be alone, man. Like the letter of Paul said also. What's the scripture? It's better that I will get it later on. Let me get Jeremiah. But you're gonna see all these women gonna be in trouble, man. They're careless. They don't understand from right or wrong anymore, man. Now they're gonna find out, hey, the independent shit what Esau, Edom, the elite basically has put upon them on their minds, that's gonna bite them in the ass right now, man. They're gonna find out real quick, especially when the whole Jacob's trouble is going to become a point, man. Then they're gonna find, or they wanna search for a man. But now they're complaining about, hey, man, man ain't coming up to me, and I want the man to come up. I'm looking, making eye contact, but he ain't doing nothing anymore. Now they're gonna feel like, hey, now they want everything to come back, basically, man. What was the scripture? 22. No. I had it here. Let me see. Let me see real quick. This is it, right? Okay, let me check. The woman. Oh, I see. Salaki, it's 31 and 22. How long wilt thou go about, O backslided daughter? For the Lord hath created a new thing in the earth. A woman shall compass a man. And you hear what this female has said. It looks like everything is turned around. Yeah, we're seeing it often happening right now. That all these that new thing, that a woman compares a man, that a woman goes past by basically a man. That's why you had that whole feminist movement. They don't need a man. This part basically, they get hired faster right now. But now you see all these things turning again. That men are basically rising up again, and the women are basically going down, basically going back to the normal state of mind. Certain of these women, because you still have the freedom fighters, they still keep on going. Like, I don't need a man, I can do it by my own. Okay, no, stay alone. You want to do it by yourself, stay alone. But you're gonna find out anyway. But these things are slowly turning around, man. And especially when Isaiah um, 13 and 12, I will make a man more precious than fine gold, even a man, even even a man than the golden wages of Ophir. Uh, NLT. I will make people scattered. Uh, I will make this chapter is. Let me get another translation. This is Isaiah 13 and 12. Let me read it in the New King James verse. I will make a mortal more rare than fine gold, a man more than the golden wages of Ophir. ASV, I will make a man more rare than fine gold, even a man than the pure gold of Ophir. DBY, I will make a man more precious than fine gold, even a man than the gold of Ophir. Basically, yeah, that's the point. So he's gonna see eventually the man is going to be the price, man. And for especially the man of the Lord going to be the price. He's going to be the price of that you want to be basically under his protection, man. Because he's under the protection of Yahweh Shemishai. And then you have also the elect females, but they humbling themselves. They try to be in the right order of Yahweh Shemishai. And this is a beautiful thing, man, that they can find and search for Yahweh Shemishai and try to please him. And the scripture that I wanted to bring out also is, what does it say? It's better. I think it's Peter. The house of the Lord. Then let me see a rough paraphrasing. Oh. Yeah, this is Proverbs 21 and 9. This is Proverbs 21 and 9. It reads, it is better, let me start at 8. Let me start at 8. The way of a man is froward and strange, but as for the pure, his work is right. It is better to dwell in the corner of the housetop than with a brawling woman in a white house. The soul of the wicked desire evil, his neighbor findeth no favor in his eyes. So NLT, the Proverbs 21 and 8, the guilty walk a crooked path, the innocent travel a straight road. So the innocent, that's following basically how Basham Shai tried to be on a straight road. But a crooked person will follow the crooked path, a guilty person. It is better to live alone in the corner of an attic than with a quarrelsome wife in a lovely home. So like, evil people desire evil, the neighbors get no mercy from them. Let me see what the different translation says about this also. ASV, it is better to dwell in the corner of the housetop than with a contentious woman in a white house. Let me look up the word contentious also. Let me do it like this. Can I do it like this? No, let me just copy it. I thought I can do it like this. Maybe I can still do it. Contentious, meaning contentious, causing or likely to cause an argument, controversial, heated, vehement, fierce, violence, intense, impassioned, committed. So it's better to basically to dwell alone in a housetop than to with a woman that's always arguing with you, try to make war with you. Then it's better to live alone, man. That's what the scriptures give you clear understanding. Like, hey, don't do that, man. Don't be with a woman like that, man. Always want to fight. Always want to raise a voice. And when you come home, she always wants to fight. No, man, that's not good. It's not a good spirit to be with a kind of woman like that, man. But you see all these females right now, man. They feeling like, hey, man, what they were taught was not the right thing, man. Now they start to see basically the right way, and when they come across a man that's try to do right in their eye, or try to do the good thing to follow Yahweh Shemishai, then they're gonna see a different thing, man. And even if they basically listen to their friends, when the friends say, man, you deserve better, you can do better, guess what? 9 out of 10, their females, the female friends don't have no man, but they give the advice that you can do better. Guess what? If you go with your man and you work things out, you and your man can do better. You ain't supposed to listen to advice of your girlfriend that want to say you deserve better, you can do better, don't be with you need to be with a broke man or a man that is not basically treating you wrong. All these kind of nonsense, man. If you have friends like that give you advice that you can do better, guess what? You need to check how they life are doing, how they are doing. Do they have a man? How long is it that their relationship is going good, or when was the last time that she had a relationship, and why can she not keep her man? All these things, man, we see it more often happening, man. And we have another one, Isaiah 4:1. And we have more scriptures that goes into it, but just wanted to keep it short. And in that day, Isaiah 4:1, and in that day 7 women shall take hold of one man, saying, we will eat our own bread and wear our own apparel. Only let us be called by thy name, to take away our reproach. And that's going to happen in the near future, man. Closer than you think, man. All the prophecies going to be fulfilled, man. NLT, in that days, so few men will be left that 7 women, and 7 women is a completion. It doesn't say like 7 women. It can be 100, it can be 1, it can be 2. It's a spiritual number, 7. 7 women will fight for each man, saying, let us all marry you. They want to basically be under the banner of the man. We will provide our own food and clothing. You basically what they're saying, like, hey, just let me be under your name. Let me have your child or whatsoever, that I have the protection of you. I will make my own food and I can make my own clothing. Basically, all the females gonna be learning how to cook for themselves, man. They gonna be like, hey, you don't even need to know that I'm around, but just make sure that I'm protected under you. Food and clothing, only let us take your name, so we won't be marked as old maids. You see? So, basically that is it. Let me play the video one more time.
What the fuck is wrong with the men here? Why do they have no desire? Why do they not know how to appreciate a good-looking woman?
Serious question for my mans out there. Why are you guys not approaching women? What is that about? What is that about? I have seen so
Because the men are fed up with this nonsense. That is what you've been pulling down, man. There's a lot of videos that men telling you, like, for example, right, females taking their eyelashes and putting eyelashes upon eyelashes, right? Men ain't telling you to do that, but you're saying you do it for yourself. But eventually you go outside of the house, taking on the tightest pants and putting up the skirts as high as you can, and you want to tell me that this is for yourself? Nobody's looking at your ass. You ain't gonna look at your own ass. You know the men are looking at your ass, so you want the attention, but you don't want the attention. That's the confusion what you bring. So men are fed up with that thing, because when they're gonna say something about it, like, hey, mama, you have a nice behind, or something like that, then you are perfect. When you're at the gym and you approach a woman, I have no time for you, I'm gymming. All kind of nonsense, man. Men are fed up with these thoughts. That's why they focus on themselves right now, man.
many hot guys lately, and we make eyes, we exchange the look, we have the look, and then there's nothing else. I'm like, are you gonna come approach me?
Guys not making a move anymore is so frustrating because
So every morning on my run, I pass the same guy. He's out walking his dog. Sometimes he's with his young son. Sometimes he's not. But every morning, I say, good morning. Hey, man, what's going on? And every morning, he ignores me. This morning, flat out ignores me. This morning, I guess I passed by his house. He's coming out of his front walk. I'm passing by. We're closer than we've ever been, like 5-6 feet apart. And I say, hey, man, good morning. Doesn't look at me, totally ignores me.
Obviously, as a woman would like the men to approach me, but nowadays it hasn't been happening. Feels like the roles have been switched. Men are.
See, the roles has been switched. We read the scripture in Jeremiah 31, right? When it says, a woman shall compare to a man. The roles are being switched, and we see these videos coming often.
Expecting women to approach them and be the first one to make the move.
last year I saw so many
Damn, bro, what?
black women try to solve a problem in dating
Is that really happening, though? Is that really happening?
by starting to host events in person, trying to create third spaces to facilitate dating like offline. And you know what would happen every single time? The men were
Shalom.